Hi, this is Gerald Oginski. In just a few moments, you're going to hear from my client, Michael Gornetsky, explain what happened to his mother-in-law in his own words. Let's take a look.
Siri's mom had a procedure done that was supposed to be a very simple in-and-out procedure, which we found out none of them really are simple in-and-out procedures. There was no follow-up, and she passed away a few days later of an infection. Immediately we had an autopsy done, and when I got the autopsy report back, it showed that she died from a puncture wound from an infection. And so I contacted a couple people I used to work with and got some references of some attorneys, and one of them referred me to Jerry. Our dilemma was, do we go with a big firm or do we go with a independent lawyer? I contacted a couple relatives that are lawyers in other states, and they reassured me that an independent lawyer is fine, and you can actually get better benefits out of them meeting with the other law office. The head of the firm asked me, who are you considering against us? And he had put a lot of pressure on us. So when I said Jerry Oginski, he was just silent, and he said, well, he's more than competent to handle this. What we didn't expect was Jerry to go the extra mile. That worked out.
You've just heard from Michael explain what happened to his mother-in-law. Let me give you a little more information. His mother-in-law had gynecologic surgery that was done laparoscopically, using fiber optic tools to go in and do the repair. Unfortunately, what happened was the doctor failed to recognize it during the surgery. He didn't realize that he had caused a perforation in the bowel and didn't recognize that her complaints of pain after her surgery were suggestive of some ongoing problem. 1.5 days later after the surgery, she was found dead on the floor. After investigating and having a medical expert review the case, we determined that there were departures from good and accepted care, that the doctor should have recognized during the course of surgery that there was a bowel perforation and should have taken steps at that point to fix it. You would think that this would be a relatively straightforward case. Well, it wasn't, because the defense fought this case tooth and nail up until the time that we were ready to put the case on the trial calendar. At that time, they started to negotiate with us, and I'm pleased to report that we were able to successfully resolve this case. I tell you this because if you have questions about your possible matter, I urge you to pick up the phone and call me, since I can answer your legal questions. That's what I do for a living. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at lawmed10@yahoo.com. I'm Gerald Oginski. Thanks for watching.